Hello everyone, I'm Naterson, and we're going to be doing Let's Play Super Mario Land. Oh my god, this really brings me back. I grew up on this game. I've beaten it so many times. I own it on the original cartridge, and I have an old chunky Game Boy, I guess. I was going around on YouTube. I noticed there's practically no good LPs out there of this game, and I kind of figured it was a shame. I mean, this game is, well, frankly, it's an amazing game. I mean, especially for the time. I mean, think about it. As a kid, imagine how it would be if you had the opportunity to take around your favorite, Mario platformer, a similar Mario-esque kind of game, and you could take it around like on the bus or on the car or something, And I think that's really what caught a lot of people's attention back in 1989 when the Game Boy was first sold. But anyway, what I mean by like no good LPs of this game is like I think there's like one or two recordings of this game, but it's just like some kid with like recording this game with like a giant like Hypercam 2 watermark all over it. And I was like, oh, that's just a shame, this is a real classic, The game wasn't, if I'm correct, this game wasn't leaded completely by Miyamoto. I don't really know all the facts about it, so I guess maybe I'll do a bit of research about that. Anyway, for this LP, I'm not going to be using any kind of cheats, any kind of glitches, nothing like that. I'm just going to play the game how it was intended to be played, I've actually never beaten this game before with an emulator, so this is sort of a first time kind of thing. So yeah, I'm not used to playing this with a keyboard. Luckily, though, I have ordered my controller. It should arrive by the end of the week. I'm sort of doing this, actually, you're probably watching this a few days after I recorded it. Probably sometime around December 22nd, which is when I said I was going to return to making LPs. Anyway, one complaint I have about this game is, the fire flowers are, to be honest, they're sort of really weird, like, it'll just sort of bounce around. It has like no, the fire has, well, no gravity whatsoever. Like you can it won't bounce off the ground or anything like that. And it'll just sort of ricochet around and maybe hit something. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, I'm sure you could see it. And I guess I can tell you a little more about this. To be honest, this really isn't the hardest Mario game out there, and it definitely wasn't intended to be. Ah, crap. Oh well. People say this is one of the worst Mario games in the world, and I beg to differ. I mean, people say like the graphics were too small on a small Game Boy screen, and people say like the controls sucked, and yeah, it does feel a little different than other Mario games. I'll give it that. But I don't have anything against the game. I mean, I've never had any kind of difficulty playing it, and I used to play this since I was like 5 years old. I actually used to own 2 copies of it. So I don't really. Oh, jeez, I completely forgot about that. I don't really see why people are complaining about it. If you have any kind of arguments against this game, go ahead and tell me in the comments what makes it good or bad. I'd honestly like to hear your opinion. So anyway, here we are at the first boss. Just dodge his fireballs, jump up over him, and hit the switch. Sort of reminiscent of Bowser in the original Super Mario Brothers. So yeah, we're pretty much done with World 1, but I think we can probably start World 2 before the end of this part. Oh yeah, definitely. It's only been like 5 minutes in now. So yeah, instead of rescuing Princess Peach or Toadstool, you have Daisy in this game. So, yeah. There's not really much to say about this game. I'm sure everyone's heard of it or played it at some point. So I guess I'll just sort of relax and play the game a bit. I'll most likely be able to finish this in maybe maximum 4 parts. I'm probably gonna have to estimate, I don't know, 3 parts. Depends on, how quickly I go through the levels. It's a pretty easy game. There is a hard mode in the game once you beat it, and if you play the game again once you've completed the final boss and everything. And if you can beat that, then you get a level selection. And I've done that before. It takes about an hour to beat it completely, like including hard mode. And I've done that, but it's nothing really special. But it's kind of cool to pick the level you want to go to. But this game doesn't really save data other than your high scores. So, once you get to that, you pretty much have to beat the game in order to see that again. And I just got a 1-up, 100 coins. Sweet. I already have 10 lives, Nope. And every level has a slightly different way you get up to that second door and get to the bonus game. Okay, come on, go for 3 lives. Oh, yes, awesome. I've played this game so much. I have the bonus game down, I can just press A right as he's getting to 3 lives. So I usually get that. As you could see before, I only got the fire flower and I already had it, so it was just like a buzzer kind of sound. I always kind of thought the Koopas were so weird in this game, and technically they're not called Koopas in this game, but I don't know what they're called. Yeah, they just, as you could see, they just sort of explode. You can't, like, kick them around or anything. I don't know. It's not much of a problem. If you go through here, there's some power-ups, but I'm not going to bother seeing as I have the best possible power-up right now. But, yeah, I will get the star. Maybe save a little time. Yeah, sweet. Alright. See here, alley-oop. Okay, good. Awesome. I think that's it I'll do for this part. So, guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, that's it for part 1. So watch part 2, and I'm going to continue through World 2. Let's play Super Mario Land, part 2. Alright, so we're in the bonus game again. Oh well, 1 life. I mean, I already have, like, 14 lives now. Okay. This is one of my favorite things about the original Mario Land. It has a lot more variety than some of the other Mario games out there. This is like a scrolling shooter type level. And, it varies from just plain, platforming, and I really appreciate that about this game. It's definitely different. So anyway, it's really not like the best shooter ever, but I mean, it works, and it's pretty fun. Oh, I hate these octopi, though. When you shoot them, they spew ink at you, and you have to dodge that, so don't kill them when you're too close, okay? Probably a good idea. I mean, probably a bad idea to do that, probably a good idea to avoid it. Whatever. Ugh. Boom, headshot. Or, wow, I said boom, headshot when I missed. That's fail. You'll find I do a lot of that. One up. Okay, here's the second boss in the game. You can't shoot him. He's actually probably one of the hardest bosses in the game. In fact, if you can make it through this with Big Mario, it's not easy, so... Because you have to go under here. That's the easiest way to survive, and, you know, by the time you get through the first row, he comes down and hurts you. I don't know the names of the bosses, guys. I apologize. They're like these obscure Japanese names that I can't seem to memorize. So, like, the enemies that look like Goombas, I still call them Goombas. You know, the ones that look like Koopa Troopas, I still call them Koopa Troopas. So, yeah, live with it. Whatever. As I said, this game wasn't made by Miyamoto and such. Well, at least from what I know, it wasn't directed by Miyamoto. I honestly don't want to say. I don't want to really state facts that I'm not 100% sure about. So, okay. I really wanted to get the 1-ups, but I would like to be at full power right now. Okay, this is my favorite world in the game. It has like a kingdom name, but I just call it Tiki Land because you fight a bunch of tikis. Whoop. You know, I always kind of thought that those falling platforms looked like lanterns for some reason, like those you know, battery-powered lanterns for some reason that you use during power-outs and stuff. I don't know why. I just always call them falling lanterns. Die, Tiki! You do not belong in this world. Oh, it's actually they're not tikis. It's like it's supposed to be like Easter Island or something. I'm honestly not sure. And we're back. Sorry, I had to get a glass of water real quick. I have a nasty sore throat. And for some reason my recorder's lagging right now. That's wonderful. Oh, should be fine now. Whoa, what was that? I don't know if you heard that, but there was just like this loud bump against my window. I think that was my sister's throwing a snowball. I don't know. It actually snowed out here today, and you know, that's sort of a big thing here in New Mexico, because, you know, it's like the middle of the freaking desert. Sorry I had to change down my volume. My dad came in and I didn't want to bother him with the sounds. It is a bit of a obnoxious game. Even I'll admit I usually play this game with the sound off, but, you know. Ooh, I'm 1 coin away from a 1-up. Okay, good. Oh, gee. 1-up. Sweet. God, I'm such a nerd. You know what? I'm not going to bother getting those coins. Oh, God. Up. Up. Okay. These rocks look like donuts for some reason, but anyway, you're supposed to ride on top of these donut things and get across the spikes. This part can get pretty frustrating, especially when you have to change the rock, or donut rock, I'll just call it, that you're riding. And sometimes you can screw up like I just did. And, yeah, hit the side of the rock or something. They really do look like donuts, though, especially if you're playing this on, like, an old Game Boy system. You know, everything looks like a donut on the Game Boy. That was retarded. Okay, so, for this one, you have to ride your donut rock to the end of the level if you want to get the bonus round. Yee! Okay, let's aim for the flower. Good. Whew. Okay. Hate these spider things. Oh God, go away, fireball. I want to shoot the damn spider already. Of course, a lot of enemies seem to take multiple hits in this game, which is kind of weird, but I mean, it makes sense, I guess. Oh jeez. I always forget about where the spiders are, and by the time they come down, it's too late. And then there's these other kinds of spiders. I don't know if they are spiders or something else, but they're really annoying. Usually you can make them kill themselves, like I just did. Okay, I really hate this level, so if I die, don't be mad. There's one part that I always failed at when I played this on my Game Boy, right here. This really narrow platform ahead, a spike falls down, and you can hardly see it. It's only a few pixels big on the, you know, especially if you're playing this on a Game Boy and you don't, you know, see every little detail, you know, just sort of like the general shapes of what you're playing. And that was always so frustrating, because I used to always die mysteriously. I'm like, what always seems to happen at that exact point? And that was because I kept stopping in the middle of that narrow platform, and I would get hit by the spike. So, it's annoying as all hell. Oh, jeez. More donut rocks. This takes some precision jumping, and I'm pretty sure the boss is here, or maybe it's in the next level. Could be wrong. Woo! That was epic. With just a hint of fail. Just a hint of delicious, crusty, cinnamony fail. Okay, so the boss is in the... Oh, that's wonderful. See, in the later levels, if you screw up on the way to the bonus round, you don't get it. You have no way around it. That sucks. Okay, I just used a speed up there. I honestly hate waiting. Oh, that's great. I always seem to miss that jump, huh? There's only a few jumps in this game that I always seem to miss. That's like the first time I've died, actually. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I use the speed up there because when it counts up your points and stuff, that's really boring and monotonous, and boringly monotonous. Okay. I always seem to die there too, because you only have like a few seconds to respawn. Okay, this time you can just run right over and up. And I think there's an item in here. I don't know. I'll have to hit each one. Go away, Koopa Troopa. There we go. One up. I'm happy. Even though I have so many lives right now. Okay. Up. Oh, wow. Invisible block. That's Kaizo Mario-esque right there. Oh, God. Oh, please don't tell me it's this part. I hate this part right here, guys. I've actually lost about 30 lives at just this one little obstacle course here. So watch the next part, and we'll see how I do, I guess. Let's play Super Mario Land, Episode 3. As I clearly stated before, I hate this jump. I'm probably going to die. Let's see. Oh, that's hilarious. Now that I say that I'm gonna die, I don't. So, typical. Okay. Wow, I almost didn't make that there. This is only 30 seconds in, and it's already starting to get interesting. What? Oh, fell asleep. Sorry. Okay, so here is the World 3 boss. He's really easy, to be honest. You just have to ride on the donut rock things until you get behind him and you somehow do that thing where touching that blows him up. I don't know. Speed up a bit here, because these cutscenes are boring. Alright, come on. 3 lives, 3 lives. Oh, God, I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Oh yes, awesome. 3 lives. Alright, this is my least favorite world of the game, because there's a lot of precision jumping, and what else, you know, this is just one weird-ass world here. See these things? I've never seen them ever in any Mario game past or future to this. So, I don't know, it's kind of weird, and there's like all this weird stereotypical China music playing. I don't know if that's just a coincidence that sort of sounds Chinese. Ugh. Of course, because I'm like surrounded by enemies, I die. It's wonderful. Might die a couple times in this world, guys. It's just really frustrating. Of course. This, I don't know, I can't honestly point to one thing that could make me hate this world so much, other than the fact that it's just really annoying, like the levels in general, like these enemies keep coming back after you jump on them and stuff. It's just really annoying, and like, you know, there's all these, it just feels strange. There's no real way I can explain this. You just have to experience it to see for yourself. This does have some of the best music in the game, however. And wow, I was like 1 millisecond away from dying before I grabbed the star. Sweet. Usually die there, because you know how whenever you get a star, you're like, oh my god, I gotta get through here quickly and kill as many enemies as possible, and then you fall out. Oh jeez, I'm 1 coin away. 1 coin away from... Oh shit, I completely forgot. I was like, duck, Mario, duck, you're gonna get shot in the face. And I'm like, wait. Oh, whatever. Oh, this is... No, don't come back. Don't. Bad, weird thing. I don't know what you are. Oh, and I got my 1-up. Brilliant, as Ashens would say. Woo. That was epic, with only a slight hint of fail. Okay. Bonus round. Fast forwards because that's boring. Okay. Yeah. Oh well. Now I can shoot fire out of my hands. And then you got these weird fire-spewing flowers here. I don't know if it's fire or just weird black and white bowls, because that's what everything on the Game Boy looks like. Donuts and balls. Die. Sucker! Oh yeah, I completely forgot how it sort of rebounds your fireballs. Oops, my bad. I didn't mean to hit enter there. I should probably change what my start button is. That's great. Oh yeah, there's a ton of coins. Oh no, that's in the next pipe. My bad. Alright, it's in here. No, it's not. Okay. Wow, this is embarrassing. I'm like, no, it's in here. No, it's in here. Ah! That's unfair. Okay. Well, there's one pipe you can go down, and there's like this huge barrage. Well, barrage? Is that a good word? There's like this huge, just. Oh my god. I hate that jump right there with, whatever. Anyway, so there's a whole ton of coins. Enough for, I think, maybe 2 1-ups. I think there's at least 200-something coins in there. Oh crap, now I can't go back and get the star that's in that box. Oh well, that's a really hard jump to make. I always seem to die before I can get the star. So if you can manage to do that, congrats. You win the special. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, just too much precision jumping, you know? It's always my weakness. Especially in this game. I will admit the controls feel really awkward. In the first part of this, I said that the controls aren't really awkward like some people say, but actually it does feel a bit weird, because between this part and the previous part, I played a little Mario World to get some practice or something. But and then I went back to this, and it felt so stiff and awkward, and I completely understand what people are saying now. The controls do feel a bit weird. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess it's something that you can only really experience by playing it yourself. So anyway, oh my god, you suck! Just talking to myself, by the way, right there. Okay, so this is the shooter level, which, okay, whatever, we'll have to cover in the next part. So that's all for now, guys. Hey everyone, Naterson. Time for some more Mario Land. Now this is a shooter level. It's pretty easy. I'd honestly say it's easier than the water shooter thing. It can get difficult if, like, especially with these guys who are shooting the bullet bill type enemies. I always seem to forget that they can shoot you even though you're, like, ahead of them. And god, I always seem to miss that mushroom for some reason. Whatever. Okay, well, I'll get it now that I should be taking it back around there. Okay. That's weird. Oh, it must be. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, good. I usually miss that mushroom. Like, I seem to hit it just as it's leaving the screen. Okay, one up. I hate how those enemies swerve to hit you. The birds are singing. Isn't it beautiful? No, oh, that's great. Is there another mushroom in here? Nope. There's one in here, though. That's nice. Oh my god, I lose it. That's great. Anyway, the boss is coming up here. There's like 2 final bosses. They're both pretty tricky. Oh yeah, I didn't know that you could get out of here when I first played this game, because on like an old Game Boy screen, you know, all the blocks seem to look the same. So I didn't realize that you're supposed to shoot at those bottom ones until I looked really closely at the screen, and then I finally saw there's those special blocks. Okay. Here goes. The boss is coming any second now. Okay. Oh, okay. Yay, 1 up for me. Okay. This is tough. It's just like this cloud thing. Apparently, it's like a Koopa Troopa in a shell, hidden in a cloud or something like that, and he just chucks those enemies at you. But honestly, I don't know if that's 100% true. I just read it on like Mariopedia or something. So it might be wrong. I don't know. So I'll just it's a cloud. Ugh, jeez. So anyway, no, he's not the final boss. Look at this. All dramatic and stuff. And God, this guy is tough. He can be to a 6-year-old boy like I was at the time. Okay. Oh, difficult. And yeah, his bullets deflect yours, so... Okay, good. I thought I'd have to keep trying this again and again. And yes, he is the final boss of the game. Or is he? Yeah, he is. Oh, Daisy, thank you, Mario. Smooch. Grab that 1-up, damn it! Yeah, whatever, that was stupid. Your quest is over. Where are we going? Yay! Ugh. We beat Mario Land, and it only took like 30 minutes, because it's a really short game. I don't think anyone really wants to see the credits, so I'll sort of fast forward this. Okay, so check this out, guys. I don't think I'm gonna do this, but once you beat it, notice how the icon is Mario's head. This is actually a harder version of the game. There's no real difference, but I think there's like slightly more enemies, and like the bosses are like take more hits or something. I have beaten this before, and after that there's like a level selection. You can go back to whichever level you like, and that's pretty much it. I guess it's supposed to add maybe a little bit of replay. See, this enemy here wasn't there before. So yeah, it's just a little extraness that they fit on the cartridge after the game. Other than that, we beat the game. So, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked my LP, please rate, comment, subscribe, and maybe suggest some future LPs for me. So until then, toodaloo, everyone.